got another game here. Another series. The two Alpha X Brodals facing off against one another. One from the Taiwanese side. Here's the red Brodals right here. Mr. Nice. Bottom right side. The blue Brodals. Here's ZOUN. ZOUN. Alright. Let's see how wild things get. Already we got a Nexus first here. Nice. One of these players in PvP that just loves to get himself a Nexus first. A lot of people try. Not a lot of people can make it work. But Nice, definitely one of the players that knows the ins and outs of how to get that Nexus first to go into your favor. Usually does go a little bit easier on the overall pro production. Both of them are kind of getting the scout around. Now, what happens in this particular situation? Of course, with that Nexus first from Nice, we have ZOUN in the decision-making seat, right? He needs to figure out what he's going to be doing here. He's got the double gateway, which is going to allow him to get a bit more production across the map. But, I mean, with the defender's advantage, Nice should be okay here as well. Also going to have that double gateway, of course. Let's see, ZOUN, I mean, a 4-gate should be able to put quite a bit of pressure on this, or even just proxying something like a Robo or anything like that, right? Something you could try to do. Otherwise, you can try to get your own Nexus up as well and just possibly just play from behind. Is that gateway? Yeah, this is still the same event to next. There you go. Well, to be fair, I mean, the games were only played today, like just mere minutes ago, so. And nobody's ever seen these games, except for the two players themselves. Oh boy, let's kill this on probe. Sorry, buddy. Nice. Alright. Well, anyway. This could be a problem. This could be a problem. There's some good force fields right there. Quite a bit of destructive force here on the front stab of Nice. Nice did maybe overproduce a bit on his overall units. Ooh, that shield battery overcharge. I think that was not healing the Immortal. StarCraft for ZOUN still making a lot of headway. He's on the triple gateway, so it's not 4 gates overall. They have the money to make those shield batteries now because of this as well. So a lot of StarCraft trying to get on top of that Immortal. Gets the sentry. Immortal still important to get as well. Bit of hull damage on it right now. Nice still having a somewhat of a foothold here thanks to those shield batteries. Quite interesting how that is working out for him. So single Immortal is going to go down right here. No, one more shot is required. Alright, and that may be it here though. Still No shield battery overcharge this time to save the day. Immortal on the high ground is going to get targeted down very quickly as well. Let's try to just target it down. GG is called. Happy New Year, Bitterwood. Alright, moving on forwards. Game number 2 will be played on Lightshade. Lightshade, the next map. Should I just not allow betting talk in the chat, maybe? I don't know. It's a bit of a sour patch, isn't it? In a way. Anyway. In the top left side, we got ourselves a red Protoss player. Alpha Axis ZOUN. The Korean player here. From the Taiwanese. He is the blue Protoss, also from Alpha X. He is. Nice. I think it's okay. It's okay overall. It's just the complaining that bothers me. But oh well. Ah well, let's see what happens here. Ooh, careful. Some probage. Everyone should just get along, yeah. Yeah, it's true. Ah well, what you gonna do? Nice this time around, not gonna go for that Nexus first, by the way. I think he just likes to test the water, see whether or not his opponent knows how to counter that sometimes. He's gonna get himself a proxy. I would assume that is going to be the Robo. Nice loves to do the Robo proxy. I know the shield battery overcharge particularly made in order to try and stop that from happening, but it does not stop Mr. Nice. I'm not sure if I want promoting betting websites though to next. I don't think I want that in the chat. Alright, continuing onwards. Alright, there's that proxy robo. We do have that pylon, of course, scouting out. I suppose that there is a couple of stalkers going in, together with that probe as well. Nice. Still, I mean, is he considering still getting a Nexus here, even with the especially that with that Robo's still there. Do have a Nexus coming up for ZOUN. ZOUN a bit of trouble with his stalkers here. He's losing quite a couple of them. So a lot of sentries there. They will not help all that much against this type of army composition here from Nice. He's gonna try to get the force shields onto the Immortal. That is kind of interesting. Did not expect that to happen. War Prism does come in and helps save the day though for that Immortal here, of course. A lot of probes being pulled as well. I'm not sure if this is going to be able to be held by ZOUN, but wow, look at that. Look at that, doing a great job so far. Of course, he's not out of the woods just quite yet. Still have ourselves the Immortal, Axra Immortal coming in. Starkus and the War Prism available as well. Juggling around. Some really good juggling going on overall. Getting some of those probes. I thought this was going to be easier to break though for Nice, to be honest, with the sentries being the main force here. But the Starkers have been growing in numbers. Ooh, needs to get that Immortal. Oh, just in the nick of time. That is a ridiculously low Immortal right there. Let's see how much HP. 11 HP remaining on that bad boy. Server on the top side. Be a bit careful here with the force fields still doing some work overall. I think Nice is actually in a bit of trouble here. I mean, he needs to juggle his entire heart away pretty much, not just out. Just grab it out and throw it away in case he wants to win this still. It's a very rough one. Getting the Warp Prism in a bit of trouble as well here, perhaps. Onto the high grounds. I mean, some good micro overall. But ZOUN's still in the driver's seat here, right? Does have that second Nexus, a probe here. If this is a probe trying to figure out whether or not Nice is planning ahead to make another attempted base. And the micro on these boys, that is just ridiculous right now. Immortal versus Immortal. In and out of the War Prism they go. Nice still making this work somewhat. He's gonna have 4 Immortals here momentarily, and maybe sound a bit over eager to try and finish off the forces of his opponents. Did he overstep his boundaries? I mean, the Immortals so far being lost by Nice 0. That is thoroughly impressive. The micro of him has been impeccable. And it could be that this is going to be the finishing blow right now for Mr. ZOUN. ZOUN could be in a lot of trouble here. Alright. Shield battery overcharge. Still a great tool, of course, in the arsenal of Protoss. Gotta be careful. 1 Immortal finally does fall here for Nice, but still has 3 of them in total. Adept Immortal. Ooh, even as a Disruptor now. I did not realize we were going into Disruptor territory. There's no blink. There is the War Prism, of course, still, though. There's only so much you can pick up, and you're being forced to pick everything up. When there's a Disruptor on the field, there go the Adepts as well. I think Nice may have still done it. Or this attack right here, coming in hot. Coming in to shut it down. GG is called ZOUN. Just a slight overextension there, allowing his numbers to dwindle a bit too much away from his shield battery, and suddenly everything's still going into Nice's favor. ZOUN bit a bit more, yeah, a bit more than he could chew. That's right. I think that's a good way of putting it. Was not expecting that anymore. Very well played there by Nice. Also, well, maybe more so a little bit of a mistake from ZOUN, right? Because he had the probe on the other side. He knew there wasn't any Nexus there. Maybe just anticipating, you know what? Maybe I can finish off this game before we get anywhere else with this game, right? Maybe I don't have to go into a later game situation if I just go across right now and then, you know, try to drive the advantage home. But didn't quite work out there. Anyway, moving on forwards. Game number 3. Right, am I crazy? Yeah, game number 3. In the top left side, we got ourselves a red Protoss player from Alpha X, the Korean ZOUN. Bottom right side, we got ourselves the blue Protoss player fighting for Alpha X as well, the Taiwanese. Nice. Two probes moving across. Don't think that is for a Nexus block. Oh. Oh. It's a forge. It's a cannon rush. The cannon rush is the rush of the cannons. Now, if there's anyone here of the Protoss race that should be able to deal with cannons, it's going to be Nice. Nice not going to have a probe here on the low ground, though. He's going to try to get through. Does not want to get walled off here. Looks like he still does manage to gain entry here. A bit of a mess up of this walling off here from ZOUN. Still has the 2 pylons on the way, though, on the high ground. Does want to have that high ground vision, of course. Now he needs to start making cannons somewhere. Where are you going to make cannons? Where you're not going to get surrounded entirely by those probes immediately as it's being thrown down. Yeah, this is just not going to work, ZOUN. This is just not going to work. Nice even putting down a pylon of his own to ensure that he's going to have that surface area there and the way through to deal with this. There it is. GG is called. Nice takes game number 3 as well. ZOUN trying something that he does not look all too